we're live. Like
I don't see it. Welcome to the 29th edition of Lake Placid Lacrosse here at the Lake Placid Summit Lacrosse. Hello, everybody. I'm John Morgan with Brian Whitmer, and
we're happy to be here. Just happy to be in Lake Placid. This is the Northstar. This is a semifinal game here. We have the. You're one. Sorry about that. We're just ironing out the technical difficulties here. We have the Free State girls versus the Golden Domers. Both teams having an excellent run so far. Two semifinal games we played this morning, followed by a championship game on the same field at the Lake Placid North Elba Athletic Facilities.
Overcast temperatures, probably about 75 degrees. And, we're ready to start our first game, which is, both these teams.
Yep, we have Free State and Golden Domers.
Well, Free State, of course, is reference to Maryland, and those Golden Domers are reference to those guys from Notre Dame out there in Indiana.
Correct. Both these teams are commit teams. It's not binding. Not everyone is 100% going to either Maryland or Notre Dame, but we do have. This is a commit team. These are primarily made up of girls going to play at that elite level, that Division I level at either Maryland or Notre Dame.
Is it safe to describe that we're going to have the future stars of women's lacrosse are on this field?
I've been saying that to just about everybody. This is you're seeing future national team. You're seeing future All-Americans, current All-American, current high school All-Americans, but you're seeing future college All-Americans who are going to play at that elite level. Oh wow! Already, we have number 22 Jacqueline Wolak out of Kinnelon, New Jersey, opens us up here with the first goal.
That was quick. She didn't hesitate. And what do you think the goals are here for these athletes? I mean, they all just came together. They really don't know each other. They're from all over the place. What a first shot!
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to stop that. I mean, that's just an athletic play. Grabs it. That ball wasn't in her stick for more than a second.
So these athletes are coming together for the first time, right?
They've had about a week together. There was the Northstar Invitational, the camp that some Lacrosse Ventures puts on up at the Northwood School just down the road. So some of these girls, not all of these girls, were present at that camp. That is an invitation-only camp. I love it. I was able to attend the event last year and just kind of get a feel for what that was all about. And some Lacrosse Ventures really has a nice feel for what the elite level athlete, like the individual, needs to get ready for that next level. And so we're seeing this specific tournament is a. Oh, here we go.
Stop. But does the athlete approach the game, you think, saying, "Hey, I'm going to make a name for myself. I'm going to take more shots. I'm not going to pass the ball"? Or they have that type of attitude? Or?
I don't think you see that. I mean, it's a team sport. It's not tennis. It's not even baseball. It's a good teammates, make a name for themselves. I can be the best goalie and stop all the balls, but I can be the best midfielder and not score a goal. I can make those passes, the correct passes, play good defense, and I think that's you're seeing girls who come from great programs, but now it's all girls who come from great programs, to try and see what that next level is going to look like.
Slow process here. Golden Domers are
Fantastic,
up one, but there's a steal.
Defense.
For the athleticism of women's lacrosse in the last 5 years, huh, Brian?
Yeah, Hannah Lubecker with the knockdown there, and it's just, I don't know what the call was there, but we did have it, and Lubecker will get the ball back. I believe she's a defender. Nope, she's an attacker. She was in the defensive end. Nice restart there.
Well, here's an individual play. Number 7 from Maryland, trying to get in and shoots over the top of the goal. Just let it fly too high.
There's nothing wrong with that. In lacrosse, you do have that safety of that, backing up that shot. I do almost like the rewarding risk. Is that Lubecker again? No, that's number 18, Sophie Risk.
So you coming up here for a number of years. Your father's involved, your brother's involved, and here you are.
This is a family affair for us.
For you guys. And have you seen the game develop, women's lacrosse develop in your tenure up here?
I think women's lacrosse. It's a game I admittedly haven't played or understood 100%, but just compared to what I saw when I was in high school and what we see now, just these girls are a whole nother breed. They're outstanding. Just even the physicality. It's a rougher, more aggressive game than it was. Played at the highest level. Women's lacrosse is a contact sport, 100%, and that highest level is starting to become the norm. The girls are getting better. Everyone's getting better.
Well, here they're pressuring again.
Golden Domers love
There's
that feed inside. They're very nice. Madison Moat out of Alexandria, Virginia. I did have the Virginia highlighted. That is the furthest player on either team, furthest from home.
That shot, that was
just a handle inside.
Yeah.
The feed was fantastic. The handle is really, that's the breadwinner there. And be able to handle that pass in traffic and then have the ability to get that on goal. Well done.
Well, as you can see, there's games going on all 6 fields here. There's games out front on the horse show fields. There's 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 fields over there. There's games over at Northwood. There's 250 teams will converge on Lake Placid here in the next week. More or less this first 100 are the Scholastic Division, and then the older boys start coming in tonight and tomorrow.
Yep. So I've seen a couple grayer heads already showing up, getting here a day early, kind of checking out everybody loves to come back, and most people do make it a week, not just the play, not just the days you're playing.
Oh, there's a high stick.
And that's Lubecker again.
Is there a yellow card? Did she get a yellow card here?
I believe there's just a call. There are yellow cards.
Number 12. No, she's got her back. No, no yellow card. So a yellow card. Ooh,
oh, good placement by Lubecker. Just
seems like a dominant player out there, huh?
She's definitely, her name's come up a couple times already. We've only been doing this for, 3 minutes now? But,
called her name a few times.
Yeah, was it outstanding. I think, it's understated how important, the between the line play is. And
what's the percentage on that shot, though? I mean, she's right point blank.
That right there, where she put that, at
80%?
At pace, that's an 80%. I mean, if a goalie can make that save, even 20%, good for you. That's an All-American goalie.
And compared to the men, the women do the face-off standing up. Can you ever see them going down to the ground?
I can almost see the men coming up.
Really?
The one gripe that especially in the international community has, like, what was this lacrosse thing? And guys face off. It's the same thing that happened with the scrum in rugby. It takes too long. The women's draw, not the face off, we call it draw, is instant. It's out, and that becomes a live ball. The men's face off, you see every once in a while, you see 15-second battles. The ball doesn't even come out. I can see the men coming up.
But for me, is not a lacrosse guy, I sort of like some of them battles. Well, you
yeah,
can really see a dominant player too.
I do like and I can see I do like those battles. I would like to see the ball come out sooner. I love to see three guys, everybody just bodies flying everywhere, sticks flying everywhere. But in the girls, the ball's out and everybody's fighting for it.
Well, Northstar Lacrosse, the 4 teams here in the 2 semifinal games we'll bring you today on Lax All Stars.
Elizabeth May with the ball.
Possession, contact.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, we're going up. No, a free shot here. Was that Elizabeth May? Or no, Avery Jeff.
So what's this, 90%? 90% like soccer? 80-90%?
Yeah, and there's that 8%. That's the same spot, low and away, right-handed goalie. Put it low and just pick your spot. There's no need for fancy fakes and stuff like that. Just bury it.
That makes the score 2-2 here. So the Golden Domers look dominant early, but courtesy of 2 penalty shots, the Free State has come back into the match.
Correct. They both their goals have been off of free shots. Golden Domers actually both of their shots have been assisted.
Well, scores 2-2.
Ooh.
High stick there.
Golden Domer ball. Nothing crazy, just it happens. Nothing egregious, nothing intentional. Just gotta protect the player.
So, set up here, set play. What's going on now? Somebody's gonna designate. They haven't had much time with each other, but they hit the post.
And that was,
there's a yellow card. She got just a foul.
Just a foul. Yeah, the yellow card specific. They raised their flag to say there was a foul, and so if she had scored, that would be a play on type situation. That would have been a goal. But they put the flag up saying, hey, if she doesn't score, or if they lose, if advantage is gained by the other team, we're gonna have.
Penalty shot wide. How the field's up here to play on, Brian?
This is my favorite place to play in the world. The grass is just so green, and it's I don't know what, I'm not a biologist or a plant type person, but this grass is fantastic, and I don't know why, but you can't really get it anywhere else on Earth.
And plus, last Saturday there was 6 games of rugby played at each one of these fields. You can't even tell the rugby guys.
As a sport, they don't really seem to do too much damage to one specific area on the field.
They've altered the rules in the scrum. They used to really dig things up, but it's a great complex. They spent some money. Town of North Elba, Lake Placid spent a lot of money on this complex, and it pays dividends when you have this many teams here. And
it just shows that the town's willing to buy in. They didn't have these fields necessarily. These weren't here.
Can I do anything?
The town of Lake Placid recognized lacrosse as a big, economic, multiplier within the town. They wanted lacrosse to be here, and they wanted lacrosse to be home here.
They're saying the Summit Lacrosse Ventures summer events in Lake Placid expected to bring in over $8 million in direct spending
annually.
And
that's just this year.
But that's $8 million. But then when the money gets spent 2.3 times before it leaves the communities, which generates more sales tax, the county retains 3% of that sales tax. So it's definitely a big economic driver in the tourism community here.
Lacrosse more or less owns Lake Placid for this week especially, but there are additional Summit Lacrosse Ventures offerings in Lake Placid. There is the High Peaks Summit Classic. That's a men's tournament. It's pretty much a reboot. Oh wow, feed inside. Thought about taking it. Excellent. Another feed. The Golden Domers love it inside. They loved feeding that inside shot. That was a fantastic save by number 33 there.
Saves.
Emily Sterling out of Bel Air, Maryland. Point blank save. Let's see if she can do it again. Oh yeah.
This is a penalty shot here. Took her
Yep,
time.
and that's the same. That's that low in the way.
So I think 4 of our 5 goals have been scored by penalty shots. So it ties it up 3-3.
Yeah.
She waited to get in, too. She didn't.
And it's that same spot, that low right corner. Is just, it's, 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 if you're a goalie, it is literally impossible to get to that spot. You know, and that was number 26 there with the goal. What do we have here? I do have her missing from my roster. I do have Jane McAvoy, who does not have a number listed, but.
Yeah, it's tough. All of a sudden, these teams all qualified yesterday through. They've already played at least 3 games. There's 24 teams in the division. It is loaded with you know, named schools. They can't call it the school because it's like a club activity.
Do they go by half?
So they got about 5 games under their belt already.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a lot of lacrosse, and you know they're not extremely long games, and that's you know the rugby sevens model. You know, just get in, get your game, figure out who's best, and you know get out, move on to the next one.
And
we got
competition.
Lacrosse sevens coming up here.
We do. Another offering from some of the lacrosse ventures. Oh wow, that's another one just inside. With the exception of that penalty shot goal, who's
one of the better shots.
I need to get her number. She has the helmet on there. She's been outstanding. Let's see what she got here for jersey number 33. An outstanding.
Yeah.
Ellie Mooney from Pittsburgh, New York, Rochester girl, has been absolutely outstanding feeding these shooters.
Must be a thrill for the young athletes to come up here and get collected with jerseys on that say future Golden Domers.
Yeah.
You know, and future Tar Heels and future Cats. Does this look like halftime or just could be a timeout?
Might be a timeout.
Because we're 23-minute halves they run.
I would imagine this is just a timeout. But, you know, if I were to speculate, I would say Free State, you know, call a timeout. Like, hey, let's get our ducks in a row. Let's settle down here. The Golden Domers have been outstanding feeding that crease, and if I was Free State and if it was my timeout, I would say, hey, you know, let's be a little late to slide. That's fine, but let's stop these feeds. Let's stop these open girls in the middle, which is much easier said than done. And these girls are, you know, more or less trained professionals. You know, they've been doing this probably since they're 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, and they're at the peak of their ability. And shutting down that crease pass it's pivotal, but it is difficult.
So that must have been a timeout. I think we're about 11, 12 minutes in. Do they each team get a couple timeouts per half?
Each team will get 1 timeout per half.
So someone called it. Is there a face-off specialist, do you think, in women's lacrosse, or doesn't matter?
There is a draw. You know, there are girls who take draws and girls who don't. And it is for that exact play right there. Number 17, Casey Coma. She made that. It's that long-reaching play. You'll see, you know, professionals like Kayla Trainer who are like fantastic at it. The ball goes up. It's that one-handed reach up and grab, and I think it's one of the more athletic, especially with a women's stick. You know, these aren't the deep pocket sticks like men's. To reach up there and be able to grab that ball and retain possession is truly a unique.
They made me put a helmet on it.
Move, and a unique athletic move that doesn't really. I don't see existing, you know, in the men's game. That touch.
So the
and another feed. Oh, another feed
their
inside
size
the block.
and specs.
Testing
The
1, 2.
sticks are way different than the men.
They're, you know, they're getting more similar with the, you know, technology, you know, advancements in the stick. But the women were just, I believe. Oh, good check there. But yes, the sticks are different from the men's. The pocket is significantly smaller, and that is just about the only difference is with the pocket. You'll see the girls. You know, it is a tight pocket. A lot of men can't really play with a women's stick, honestly.
And of course, they use the yellow ball, right?
Correct. I honestly have no idea. Ooh, a little contact here. Trying to force her out. Oh, a little more contact here. And that of course is the new restart. You know, we don't have to wait.
That's smart to move the game.
The quote-unquote freeze tag rule is no longer in effect, where the referee said, "All right, you did this. Like, let's set up this whole play, and you know, we'll take honestly 30 seconds, not 30 seconds, maybe 15, 20 seconds to set the play, and we move on." This is quicker. This is quicker. but you'll have situations like that where like, all right, all the athlete has to do is set their feet and play can resume again. We're not waiting for whistles. We're not waiting for. So you see here, yep, I can just go.
So we're getting into the later stages of the
Nice
first
shot,
half.
nice save.
4-2 for the Golden Domers, the future Golden Domers. Some speed down the left side there. Number 8, 6. Number 7, who's setting up, trying to.
Elizabeth May. Thinking about the goal. Looking to feed.
Did Maryland, who won the championships this year? Maryland?
Yale.
Men?
Oh,
Yale.
from Yale won the men's.
And the women?
You're making me look bad.
I swear to God, Maryland was in.
I know Maryland men and women won it last year.
That was it. Which
is cool. You don't see. And UNC did it 2 years prior.
Well,
1
Maryland.
year prior.
Maryland was one of the early powerhouses in the sport 40 years ago. Bunch of Long Island guys going down to Maryland playing, but that's when Central New York and Long Island were producing all the players. Now it's the whole country.
Correct.
The sport has just blown up.
But at the same time, the sport is growing. Oh wow, nice take inside. She will be fouled. We will have a free shot. As much as the sport is exploding nationwide, I'm looking at this team here. And everybody I'm seeing is from Maryland or New York. I mean, you have one New Jersey and one Virginia, but everybody else is from. Oh, here we go.
Stopped
Shot
it.
inside. Yep. Oh wow.
What
The putback.
comeback.
Yep. Great initial save. There was a small rebound there, and
40? No, I can't see that.
I think
Four
number
took the
4,
penalty shot.
and at least she got her own rebound. Yep. Look at that.
That's some persistence.
Yeah. Very nice. Well done.
Well, that's why they allowed her to take that shot. She's good at it.
Someone scores, she runs away.
So
Fantastic.
that makes
Very-
it 5-2
Golden
for
Domers.
the future Golden Domers.
A little bit of a run here. But the onus is on Free State to stop that run and make one of their own. Another draw here.
Well,
The draw, in what you were saying earlier, is
it's like 50-50 right now.
it is 50-50. Oh, what a shot! That might be the hardest shot of the game. Number 18 for.
But in the men's
Free
game,
State.
correct me if I'm wrong, Brian, but they have specialists who just come out and take the draw and then they get off the field.
Correct, and that's one thing I do like about women's lacrosse is that this is more of an on-field presence. This is a player who will go on and play.
I'm an American League Baseball guy, but I hate the designated hitter.
Yeah.
That's almost like the designated face-off guy. I'd rather have everybody needing to play on the field, all positions. So our referee, you see there, is Patty Cleach-Porter. A lot of anxious moments right there. Wait for the whistle. They look, huh?
Yep,
They don't wait for the whistle. They look. Look at that flip up. I mean, that's.
See, and this is what I like. Is that ball turned? You know what? It's done right away.
It's immediately into movement action. So I get your point, but I still love some of them face-offs because I'm a rugby guy, and some of those face-offs you think it's rugby with sticks.
Yeah. Oh, they turn into wars, but I just want that.
I don't think you talk down to people. Not at rugby, you did.
Just getting on my phone now. James Madison won the women's D1 championships.
James Madison,
James
really?
Madison, smaller school.
Small school,
Fantastic program, though.
obviously.
Oh, what a save. Good block there.
Right back out.
Excellent job by Emily Sterling. The goalkeeper out of Bel Air, Maryland.
Still movement. Very patient for Notre Dame.
Another
Shot is goal, too, right? So what happens here? She's got the goal. Penalty was called. What is there?
So that is an example of this play on. So a foul was committed, right?
So it's like a delayed penalty.
Correct. So I mean, if she had
I don't know where
not
she is.
been able
I'm
to
sorry.
score, she would have been. Advantage would have been. Advantage was gained by the defender by fouling. So she would have had another shot. But hey, we got a goal. Obviously, the advantage wasn't too great, and we're goal's good. We're moving on.
So the winner of this game play goes up against the Cats. That references Northwestern.
The winner of this game will play the winner of the next game.
Yeah, so which is the Northwestern, or I can't call them Northwestern. It's the Cats and the Baby Blues.
So
where they're from.
So the Cats will be the commits for Northwestern, and they're not representative of Northwestern, but they're representative of players who might be attending Northwestern.
Good save there.
And of course, the UNC Baby Blues. That is a reference to players who will be or have plans on attending UNC. Oh, excellent defensive play there by number 9, Catherine Flaherty. 33, Ellie Mooney, our feeder.
Goal here will be pretty devastating to the Free State.
Yeah, in short, not short games, but abbreviated games, a 4-goal run really. Oh wow! Look inside. Excellent defensive play. If I didn't know the score was 6-3, this does appear to be a pretty even game. Every play is 50-50 or 51-49. They're very even. There's no. That's her. That's Catherine Flaherty again.
Yeah, she's good on the left side. She's got a lot of speed. She set up the last goal. And through contact, she emerges with the ball, and she could go the length of the field.
That is a defensive player who's making, who's making not offensive plays, but a true lacrosse player. I'm not just here to play defense. I'm here to grab that ball, move it up, advance the ball, give my teammates an opportunity. It's Elizabeth May moving the ball on down. Hannah Lubecker. Lubecker with I believe had her opening goal. Opening goal for Free State. Oh,
ooh.
Yeah, that's probably not all right.
I mean, that was sandwich.
Yeah, it was an athletic move to get to the goal, and honestly, that's all the Golden Domers could do to stop her. She was in. Yeah.
There's high contact there. Yeah. Do you think the women's game will go to helmets? Missed.
Goalie got a piece of it. No, there's a save there. Excellent play. Then that's that 80-20% we're talking about. Every shot's been taken low. Goalie's probably like, hey, I know what you're doing. Oh, but Elizabeth May takes one high.
That might hit the post.
Yeah, it's interesting where that ball ended up landing. Elizabeth May moves it on over.
Free State seems to be
Avery Jeff.
This shot.
Avery Jeff. Possession's retained by Free State. Or halftime, I believe.
Well, halftime. The future Golden Domers leading the Free State by a score of 6-3. It was a much more even game than the score shows. And with a break in the action, we're going to show you a little bit of video from the Adirondacks coming up here for our halftime feature.
Paul, I just realized
the referees converge. Stay with us for the second half action coming up between the Free State and future Golden Domers. For over 20 years, sportinsurance.com has provided coverage online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We were the first to specialize exclusively in sports insurance and the first to make it easy to get. We cover hundreds of sports across all 4 seasons in leagues, teams, associations, both amateur and professional, and we insure all the Olympic sports. For more information, go to sportinsurance.com. A world of sports, one place for insurance. Ski jumps, the pyramids of the Adirondacks is what I like to call them, and we could take a little review of all the lacrosse that's happened here this summer in Lake Placid. You know, with our started way back in June. Again, this is the 29th year that they've been running this event, and here comes the teams out onto the second half. Patty Porter is our referee. Donna Accruti and Joelle DeSillis are the touch judges. This is the Maryland Free State team in the Terp colors. John Morgan and Brian Whittemer here with you for the start of the second half. 6-3, Golden Domers. But the score doesn't indicate how close the game was. And stats, I would think that stats, I think, are in favor of the Golden Domers, but I think it's pretty close.
I would say that we had definitely more assisted goals for the Golden Domers. These are live balls. These are live goals, as opposed to, free shots or, things that are gained by fouls. The Golden Domers have been doing an excellent job feeding from behind, and then just finishing the shots.
Again, we've discussed this face-off technique. Now, what I don't get is when the referee's going to blow the whistle. First of all, she's going to walk away, and they're going to look at her. Why don't they just wait for the whistle? Why do they got to look too?
You see it sometimes.
The reason I stayed on 3 is because now I'm
you can watch the referee blow. I mean, if you had to hear a whistle blown with your eyes closed, or you watching me blow a whistle, you will see me actually starting to blow the whistle if you're watching me blow it. So. And you will see, like, Jeremy Thompson with the Iroquois Nationals. He watches. He's one man that watches. You don't see it too often in the men's game, but because it is because you're looking up. But with the women's game, I would definitely watch the ball's going up. You don't have to watch the ball. You have to go find the ball. Lou Becker.
Well, this would be
not Lou Becker.
The way that the Free State would want to start the second half to close the gap, down 6-3.
They had a great opportunity to make it 6-4 at the end of the half there.
They did this a lot in the first half. They around the perimeter. There's a low shot, score.
Lou Becker again, and she had that first rip.
She got 3 goals already.
I definitely think it's 3 goals.
Yeah,
she's
been
highlighted
the star
on
of the day for the Free State. Look at this low shot now.
That little pump she gave, that little hitch, and froze her defender. Defender comes in for a check to kind of push it on the side, and she's like, "Oh, just kidding, going on the side."
As a scorer, do you shoot any angle, or do you have a specific?
Me? I miss. I'm terrible.
No, but so
but
her shot was from the side there. Would that be her favorite shot, or would she come over the top, or she's got them all?
I would say a good shooter, especially one that's going to be playing at the that elite level, is she's gonna have a whole repertoire. She's got all kinds of different shots, and that one kind of came 3/4. That wasn't definitely not sidearm, but definitely was not an overhand shot. That one was going for pace. She had time and room, and she was able to, on the run, she was able to make that shot, put a couple extra miles per hour on it.
Ooh, right in the front.
Once again, that is another assisted goal for the Golden Domers.
How did she get that open in front? There was no traffic in front, no defense, and all of a sudden she just pops up right in point-blank range and got a shot.
If your job as a defender is to lock off a Division I athlete from cutting to moving to the ball, it is a tall task. It is difficult to stop one of these players.
Number 4. It's not the first time she scored.
No. She was the assister. I think that's definitely not her first assist.
Maybe Jane McAvoy's one of the few numbers. We don't have all the numbers on the team, but
unfortunately, with summer, even in an elite tournament such as this, we do have some roster malfunctions, deficiencies.
Well, there's 24 division. This isn't. Wow. I mean, you got the Gator bites. You got the the Free State, the Golden Domers.
Oh, what a grab! Excellent, excellent play there.
Scarlet Fever. I'm not sure that's something to do with Boston College. Look at that, all the way down. That hit the post.
That's number 18, Sophie Risk. She's got a goal earlier, and that was an excellent, excellent individual effort. And what we've seen out of Free State has been more of an individual effort game scoring. And they are down 3, but
there's a score.
Once again, Lou Becker. Hannah Lou Becker out of Forest Hill, Maryland is just. I think she has 4 of the 5 goals for Free State. She's single-handedly keeping them in this game. I wouldn't say effortless. She's putting in the hard work to get to that goal. And you know what? She looks like she's just going to line up. That's a lacrosse player to me. She's able to score, and she's taking the draw herself. She's a well-rounded player. I saw her make a defensive play earlier. Well-rounded players. It's nice to see them stand out, not these specialized athletes who do one specific job.
So who do you think Scarlet Fever is?
I would go. I believe it's Rutgers.
There you go. Has to be. And we got the Cass Eagles. Got to be BC Eagles. Baby Orange, of course, the Syracuse ladies. So there's quite a diversity of teams we've had here in this 3-day tournament. And this is the best of the best. 2 semifinal games here on Lax All-Star Network. And then we're going to turn around and cover the final game at 1 o'clock. So 9 and 10 for the 2 semifinals. John Morgan and Brian Whitmer bringing you the call here from the town of North Elbow Fields. The Golden Domers are up 7-5 and looking to cash in with some more activity around there. Look at that pass.
Another cut in front. It was a hard pass to handle, but
she cut. She was wide open. Now look at this breakaway. Take it out herself. No. Oh, she passed to the.
Unable to handle. Great fast break opportunity though. Just broken passes. It is a difficult. They make it look easy, but that is a difficult task to be running full speed and make that pass across your body. See the Golden Domers come back on. Oh, knockdown pass. Sophie Risk swatting the ball to free to.
She's had a lot of ball, a lot of action. Well, let's see if they can close the gap.
Catherine Flaherty now moving the ball down.
They're down by 3 at the half. Now they're down by 2. This could cut it to a 1-goal game.
Lou Becker taking her time. Let's see if we need to get our players straight. Take a little break. More or less daring anybody to come challenge her. She'll go right to the rack and score another one. Flaherty. Over to Kate Seitz.
This is an important part of the game right here for them to cut this score.
Pass inside, unable to handle it. Oh wow. Big check survived by Kate Seitz there. Quick restart, nice cross-handed pass. Elizabeth May taking her time. Lou Becker seeing if she can make a 5th goal. Here she goes. No.
Looking for an assist, maybe a pick.
It's a nice move.
Here she comes.
There she goes. That's that same hitch move. Freeze your defender. Kate Seitz thinking about going to the goal. Moves it up to May.
I wouldn't say they're wasting time, but they're definitely taking their time here. This could be a shot.
I don't see the inside cutting that I saw with the Golden Domers. This is definitely a much more individual. Oh, great save there. Great save by Sofia Salgado.
Yeah, it seems like the Golden Domers are all over in front of the goalie. Where on offense, the Golden Domers are coming in getting one-on-one shots.
Yeah, and they're just the pace of play. It's I don't think the Golden Domers have played for more than 35, 40 seconds without a shot. I mean, there is they are playing with that shot clock mentality. As the rules do progress, we are moving towards a shot clock, especially in women's lacrosse. But if you start the timer right now, I bet we're going to see a feed to the crease in the next 20 seconds. And I know you're counting at home.
23-minute halves.
Oh, look at that. Behind the back. Great save. No real angle there, but earns it back. Oh, and we're going up.
Well,
number 27, Madison Sterling out of Bel Air, Maryland. We're seeing a lot of Bel Air's
nice
represented
move.
well.
Well, she's got 4 defenders on her, and she still has the ball. She's done a great job of advancing it. Now it's time
excellent individual
to set
effort.
it up, and they need to cut it to 1. They failed in their last attempt, and they took probably a couple minutes off the clock and set up and got a shot, but it was turned away. Let's see what they do here. No cutters. Look, no cutters.
Aiden Peduzzi.
Oh, look at, is that our? Oh, she was in front, lost it.
Oh, interesting call. Thought I would have stayed with red.
Back to the goalie.
Salgado moves it up, and we're going to see a Golden Domer clear. Jacqueline Wolak with the ball. Wolak gets it back.
So the Golden Domers patiently.
Ellie Mooney, this is watch. She's looking for that feed every single time, looking for that feed. She threw that, the one that was unsuccessful, that behind the back shot. You're telling people not to stand still and make. Oh,
whoa!
Wolak.
Now that was a move. She split 2 defenders.
Jacqueline Wolak, right to the cooker.
She split 2 defenders that were bigger than her. Look at this, right?
Right.
Look at her.
Split the middle.
Right down
Part the C.
Bang. That's quite a individual performance right there.
Absolutely, and it's that explosive first move. It's not, it's not a one. You talk about change of speed. It's not just I'm going to run really fast right past you because a defender of this caliber can time that up. It's going from a slower speed to all of a sudden, that bam. And this is my explosive move, and I'm, all of a sudden I'm gone. I'm right past you.
Patty Kleschporter, the referee. The score now is ballooned to 8-5 for the future Golden Domers.
Not out of reach for the Free State, but
well, they've been down there. They just had
exactly
many shots on goal. They got a lot of setup. Oh, this has got to be shot. Oh, it missed.
Lubecker again. I think that's the first time Lubecker's missed.
And the goalie get a piece of it that time. A lot of action here. 6 fields all have games going on. So there's a free shot now.
Oh, we're seeing a yellow card there.
Yellow card. Whoa! So they're going to play down for the last.
So she will be
2
sent
minutes.
off.
2 minutes.
I don't. It might be 1 with a running clock. I'm not 100. These tournament rules, things change a little bit, but she will be sent off for an undetermined amount of time. And we'll have a free shot opportunity. Talk about it. Big opportunity for Free State here.
They could drop it to 2.
Oh, there's the bounce shot and the finish.
Well, that's just what the doctor ordered, and that closes the score down at 8-6 for the Golden Domers against the Free State.
And that is Emma Sheddig for Free State. I actually went over there and I was just checking rosters, and she was the only one. Her name was not on the list, and we had to add her just a little late there. I was lucky enough to catch up with her.
Do you notice levels of fitness improving in the women's game?
These girls can run forever. Similar to I would say to a basketball or soccer physicality. It's a long game. It's a lot of sprint, slow down. It's not so much like a hockey player who's like, I want to sprint really fast and then I want to stop. I want to go get a sub. These girls are always in motion. They're always moving, always running. It's extremely, they're strong too. It takes a lot to force these girls down the side. Oh, Lubecker
shoots either hand.
They in the Golden Domers appropriately throw on a double team.
Well, they have got a lot of white jerseys in front of that goal.
Oh,
shuffle almost got in. Oh, the rebound was there. Ooh,
and Free State will retain possession. Lubecker, empty net.
Oh, they brought it to 1. So that was some action. Of course, they're up one person.
Yeah. That was released by the goal. So they were even strength, but Lubecker's not going to miss an empty net.
Well, we got a ball game, 8-7.
Just like that. And we were just saying, 3 goals, not out of the realm of possibility. And here we are. Could we be going for a tie game?
Overcast skies, temperatures in the 70s. They were in the 80s. Spectacular weather here in the Adirondacks this summer. As a person who's never missed a summer up here, I've never seen the weather. We've had 15, 20 days in the 90s, which we usually get 1 or 2 in the year. And here comes the Free State to try and tie it.
Splits the middle. Nice move by Sheddick.
It was 3 goals.
Thinks about it.
So I would say we're into the 6th minute.
And
6 minutes to go
a
in the
turnover.
game.
We're gonna have we're having the Golden Domers attempt to clear. Oh, picked off.
Oh, that's a bad play by the goalie.
Got a player in front.
9
No.
minutes. There it is. Tied it up.
Game tying goal by Elizabeth May. I'm trying to see who picked that off.
Well, it was
I missed
8-5 a minute and a half ago.
Yeah.
And it's 8-8.
And we're coming up on 8 minutes left in the game. We do have, that 8 minutes. That's still, anything can happen. So someone can pull this right away. I think the Golden Domers have not so much not let down, but they haven't had the ball. The Golden Domers just need possession. They need time with the ball.
Well, we talked about how much possession how much time that the Free State was taking setting up their shots, but
time well spent, I guess.
Obviously, they've come back from a 3-goal deficit, 8-8 semifinals here at the Lake Placid Lacrosse Summit, the Northstar division, which features the top 24 scholastic players in the country, the teams that are representing their future colleges. It's the Golden Domers here trying to unlock a tie.
Another feed in front. Oh,
she didn't have her feet
on it.
correct.
Great defensive effort to turn her back. Another feed. Oh, picked off. I think picked off and knocked down. And we'll see the Golden Domers retain possession. An excellent ground ball there by Olivia Doriso. Contested ground ball here. Moves it on up. Oh.
Well.
No real numbers here. Oh, there's the go-ahead goal.
Wow.
A first lead.
What has got into the Free State? They were down by 3, and they've scored 4 goals now in a 2-minute span. And
that's 2 straight for Elizabeth May in a broken situation.
This is quite an angle too, huh?
Oh, yep. Right between, yeah. And that's just smart shooting. Just put it on the dirt. Let the terrain do the work for you.
Or did they have a tip to go low against the Golden Domer goalie?
It does seem that majority of the shots have gone there, or that high right corner. These are smart shooters. They're staying away from the stick side of that goaltender.
So for the first time in the competition, the Free State leads 9-8. Quite a turnaround here for the Terps, we can call them maybe.
Tiny Terps.
Ooh, nice. They control the face-offs. They've controlled possession. I bet you they have 70% of the possession here in the second half.
That's an accurate number, I would believe. It's not for lack of effort. The Golden Domers, especially on those, they have forced turnovers in the defensive end. They have had offensive rebounds. It's just Free State is dictating play.
Boy, and we were sort of not complaining, but just saying how much time they were taking.
Just patience. Just let's do it right. Do it nice or do it twice. Let's do it right. They're not. I don't believe there's any stall going on. They're just. Because they are going to the goal. They're going to the goal the way they want to go to the goal.
Well, you think it's with 5 minutes or so left that the Golden Domers might come out and challenge them?
I think we'll see that within the next minute or so. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if Free State even makes it. They're not going to sit for 5 minutes. A one goal lead is not good enough to win at this level. You're not going to sit and ride on one goal because that can all be undone in 10 seconds. They want another goal, and I'm going to say we're going to see Lubecker go to the goal right about now. Oh wow!
Boy, look at her cut through. Come on!
Yep. Breaks ankles. Wasn't able to get there.
They still retain possession.
we have some call here. Not sure what we saw. Looks like we will see Free State retain possession. Kate Seitz with the ball.
Somebody going off here?
No, just setting the play. I don't believe. If you look up, we have Elizabeth May, who has the last 2 goals. Oh, she's not wide open anymore, but she was open. And
yeah, we've got 5 minutes to go. A little less than 5 minutes to go. Running time here in the first of 2 semifinals on the Lax All Stars Network.
There's a wise move right there, shutting off Lubecker. Shutting off. If you see the defender number 18 there. It's Kristen Scutaro shutting off Lubecker.
John Morgan and Brian Whitmer bringing you the call of this exciting first of 3 games.
Oh, nice save there.
That's save. Big save for Notre Dame. That's going to...
One might say the biggest save.
Yeah, they're down 9-8. They got to come down and challenge.
Going down 2 would be that might be a nail in the coffin. It might not. There's plenty of time. Just under 5 minutes is plenty, but certainly I'd rather be down 1 than down 2. Megan Scutaro making the
number 18 now with the ball. She goes back to her.
That's Kirsten Scutaro, sister. I'm assuming sister of Megan Scutaro. Could we
turnover there or timeout? Is this a timeout?
That looks like a timeout, and that would be a very wise call.
Well,
now the Golden Domers have had immense success of cutting, catching, scoring, feeding and assisted goals. I'm sorry, I'm tied up a little bit with my words, but all these goals have been assisted. You saw that one flashy behind the back, one that did not go. Even that is it's cutting, breaking open, V cutting, getting to space, catching and scoring. I would imagine what we're going to see here. Not a rush, but I would see them try to score quickly, and it will be an assisted play. Coach is definitely not saying, "Hey, I want you to go to the rack." This is going to be a pass, pick, and find the girl in front.
The iconic Lake Placid ski jumps that are due for an upgrade. They sort of fallen out of sanctioning for the World Tour, and the state's gonna put some money into them and upgrade them to international standards, and so that's gonna happen here. And these jumps should be ready for international competition again later in the summer. And
we're showing you those ski jumps. If you're in Lake Placid, you got to get your picture taken in front of the ski jumps. With the goals and the fields in the background, and the ski jumps just standing up in that backdrop. That is the photo. That is
the iconic. And the sponsors. Look at all the people that support us up here. Here's the Northstar Capital. This is the schedule for 2019, and Bill, you're familiar with a lot of these events. This is, there's about 11 events that they go to. The Summit Lacrosse Ventures, they stage.
Yeah, Summit Lacrosse Ventures. That list keeps getting longer. I believe a new addition this year was the Jamboree.
This is next year, 2019.
Yep. But I'm saying this past summer, I believe that was a new addition, the Rocky Mountain Lacrosse Jamboree. I heard it's a really fun event. I've not been able to make it to that one. I believe I've made it to the rest of them. One year or the other. They're fantastic tournaments. And
so you're basically a roadie?
I've been called worse. More or less.
Okay, here's a resumption here. So we got about 3 minutes now, I would say.
Ellie Mooney here. Deadly feeder. I would say that she's got 3 assists, maybe more, on the day.
Well, they need this. They're down 9-8, so they're looking for the tying goal. They led at one time 8-5, gave up 4 straight goals.
Cutters in front.
And now they need to answer. And this is where we've seen Notre Dame, or future Golden Domers, have these cutters.
Catch in front. Oh,
there's
wow.
One right there.
She never had possession. That's just a catch and redirect.
Ties it up.
Excellent goal.
We're in the last 3 minutes of the game. We've got a tie game. Boys have gone back and forth, and some of the best lacrosse players in the country from the high school age group, and they're here in Lake Placid, and we're watching some of them right now.
Once again, we had Ellie Mooney feeding again. That is Casey Coma with the game-tying goal. Casey Coma out of Manorville, New York, formerly of Eastport High School. Dare I say, are we headed to overtime?
Yeah, I wonder what the rules are there. First.
I would imagine, just due to time constraints, we're going to go to a sudden death type scenario.
Well, there comes Notre Dame with the ball. And you'll see if they set it up. She might have a free pass here right towards the net. Well, needless to say, an important possession for the future Golden Domers, who led 8-5, gave up 4 unanswered goals until they just scored about a minute ago, and now we're less than 3 minutes to go in the game, and they're going to patiently take their time and look for one of them cutters.
If I'm Free State, I've got to put pressure on the feeder. You know, we're seeing Mooney hasn't been 90 seconds remaining in the game.
We're being told.
What will happen in these next 90 seconds? Ellie Mooney with the ball, the dangerous feeder. Now, if I'm Free State, I pressure that. I pressure that feeder. Make it difficult.
Well, they're probably shooting for the last shot of the game,
I would imagine. And there's that feed in front. Unable to.
They retain possession or they lose it.
That was.
They looks like they lost it.
That was off. They're calling it off Free State.
So less than 30 seconds now. Could be the last possession of the game. Tied up 9-9 here in the first of 2 semifinals from the Northstar division of the 29th annual Lake Placid Summit Lacrosse competition. 250 teams converge on this upstate New York community, and needless to say, it's all lacrosse here in the mountains for a week.
Madison Ahern trying her hand at possibly looking for that feed.
Where's the cutter? We're looking for the cutters. There's one to pick.
Ahern patiently.
Here she's getting backed up. What's that called?
Looks like you said some sort of illegal check, but that's going to be a free shot with not a whole lot of time left.
Let's see if she goes low. She
Oh,
does.
There it is.
10-9.
10-9.
30 seconds to go. Probably. And it'll be right on the buzzer? Will there be some injury time or some delay time, or will it be right on the buzzer?
Not sure what we're doing. That looks like game. Yeah, that's a celebration right there.
Wow. 10-9. What a game. Notre Dame comes back. They were up 8-5. Free State turned the afterburners on, scored 4 unanswered goals, take the lead 9-8. Notre Dame scores the final goal scored in the final seconds on a penalty shot. They walk away 10-9. I'm sure the ladies from the Free State are pretty disappointed.
You know, that's not to discredit them or where they're going with their game. Everyone you see out here in uniform is going to do big things in the sport, and unfortunately, someone does have to lose. But that's a 1-goal game. That's a 19 goals scored in 46 minutes. This is potent offense. And that's not to discredit the defense. This was a fantastic display of what women's lacrosse should look like and will continue to look like at the elite level. I do think that credit does need to be given for that last save by Sofia Salgado for the Golden Domers to more or less give them possession, give them a fighting chance.
Well, great day here in the Adirondack Mountains, Lake Placid, New York. Or between games, one of 2. Stay with us. When we come back, we got the second game here from the North Elba Park District fields. But let's take a look, a little bit more detail about the Adirondack Mountains. games here to Lake Placid and where we are now on the Horse Show grounds, the North Elba Park District fields with the iconic ski jumps, Mount Marcy. Boy, just a beautiful setting here in our second game. We're going to have the Cats, which you could say they're from Northwestern, but we can't say that. And the Baby Blues, they got that little NC on their chest. And looks like we're almost ready to go. Our referee, again, Patty Clutter-Porter. And looks like they're ready to go here. Just waiting on our cue. And here we go. Another interesting game. John Morgan here with Brian Whittemer. Brian, we saw a 10-9 thriller here a couple minutes ago between Free State from Maryland and the Notre Dame, the future Golden Domers.
Absolutely, and if that game was any indication for what we're going to see the rest of the day, and that's honestly been the tail of the tape for the whole tournament in this division. Outstanding talent, outstanding, bright. Oh wow!
Right off the bat, didn't take any time.
Yeah, I would say that's less than 30 seconds in. We have an excellent take right there.
Well, you never know what's going to happen here compared to what happened in the first game, but that was
Amanda Fedder.
3-4 goal differences.
Luck.
Final 10-9. There's a save. 10-9 final. Right on the buzzer. Notre Dame scored on a penalty shot after being down 9-8. With a minute to go, they got 2 goals in the last minute, and they advanced to the championship game.
Elizabeth Hillman unable to handle on the doorstep there, but does get the ball back. Excellent play by Hillman, unable to score, but does make that recovery check right on the end line. UNC's ball. Baby Blues ball.
Of course, Northwestern's got a good history in women's lacrosse for a number of years, and as does North Carolina.
Riley Casey.
Ooh, shot wide. 6 different fields competition action going on. You can just nonstop here. There's 5 more fields out in front of us, and they're all in action. This is the final day of the first part of the week of the tournament, more with the scholastic teams. Needless to say, Lake Placid has been engulfed.
Fantastic ground ball there.
Speed. Like in all the other sports, speed here is just as important. Technique. Look at that pass.
Wow.
That was some kind of give and go.
What a handle.
Yeah, and she was a cutter, but she was a cutter from a long ways away.
Yeah.
She was running full speed.
That was impressive.
Watch the athleticism here. Flip,
great
bang,
feed.
Bang. Whoa. Nice job by our camera guys to pick that up. Bang. Goalie had no chance. There's our goal scorer. So the restart. 1-0.
Excellent draw.
Baby Blues, excuse me, the Cats.
One there by Isabel Skane. Isabel Sane. S-C-A-N-E. Excellent draw there, but quick turnover. We will see UNC going, or the Baby Blues going on attack.
They had the first possession, didn't score. And the Cats brought it right down, and wow.
There was a foul there, a play on scenario.
Don't waste any time. The Cats here in front. Picked off, though. Or excuse me, the Baby Blues in front. The Cats pick it off. The goalie will initiate it.
Madison Doucette. Madison Doucette, our goaltender for the Cats.
A lot of pressure from the Blues. Now Doucette walks it up.
Just patient, no clear count. Find your spot. Has an easy option right there.
What's she looking for? A long pass or
she's
just
just
a cutter?
looking for the safest pass, honestly.
Boy, she's taking a chance bringing it up further. Now the Cats on attack. Quick.
Move the ball
Boy,
down
they
the side.
don't waste any time.
That's Maddie Balter.
I think she got the assist last time. Same thing. These ladies all got together in the last week. There's a shot and goal and saved by the goalie and attacked. She comes right out.
It's Kimber Hauer, the goaltender. So we have back-to-back saves either end of the field.
The Baby Blues. quickly advance the ball to the attack zone. And
this is that pace that you look for. This is one of the greatest parts about lacrosse. Is that,
this could be a penalty shot here, right? She was crossing over. And
it looks like it. You see the Cat defender, Hunter Chadwick, with her hands up, like, nah, I didn't want to make that play, but they won't press. Patiently waiting, surveys the field.
in front.
Oh wow!
Whoa,
Another
save.
That's 3 straight saves. We could be seeing a goaltending showcase.
Star in the making.
Yeah, both ends.
That was a point blank range shot. This is too. She made another save.
Oh wow!
So are these bad shots or just a great goalie, or a combination of both?
I don't think that one was a 100% effective shot, but the one before that was a point blank. You know, she stood tall and made the save. I do think that we've seen good saves so far. I do think we will see better opportunities for both teams. You know, them take advantage of better opportunities. But so far the defensive units for both teams are saying this is what we're throwing at you, and the goaltender said that's not good enough. 7
minutes of action. We've only had one goal. The other game there was
another grabbed by Kimber Hauer. I don't know if we'll call it a save, but definitely a turnover. I tell you what, if I was a goalie, I'd count that as a save. It would have rolled the goal. A successful
Baby
clear.
Blues on the attack. Oh, throw back. That was almost a turnover there.
It's an interesting game compared to what we saw earlier.
Look at the Cats. They're aggressive.
We're seeing a squirrely game for sure. Oh wow!
What a steal!
An individual effort for Riley Casey.
She
stole
the ball against two taller defenders.
Sorry, that was Sarah Jacques. Jakes. In goal.
We just got a tip from...
That is Logan Lilly, not Madison Doucette. Logan Lilly in goal.
Thanks to whoever just gave us that information.
Thanks, Mom.
So obviously she's got the stream on her phone. Lax All-Stars providing you this coverage. So that makes it 2-0 for the Cats, who have come out here very aggressively.
Now that we can clarify this, there's Sarah Jakes with the goal, an excellent individual effort, and that is Logan Lilly in goal for the Cats. I wonder if she's listening, or is our door just open?
No, I think they must be watching the stream.
I'd be watching it. Cats possession still.
Keep talking about how good the conditions are. Perfect conditions to play in.
You know, it's nice and cool. It's dry. Beautiful grass fields.
She's trying to get the shot off.
Thinks about it.
Cats dominating the game so far.
Amanda Kramer with the ball.
There's a shot. Save.
Save, but she might have violated with what's called shooting space. Oh no, we had a different foul. So that was a save by Kimber Hauer there. We'll see if she can do it again.
Well, she's going to need to. Penalty shot. I've been amazed how they take it in 5-6 steps and let people converge on them instead of just letting it rip as soon as you can. But again, you're the lacrosse guy.
And honestly, these free shots they're Spanish to me. I'm not fluent. Do you run all in? Or do you just take that? Oh wow, another shot. Another save.
How many saves has she made already? It'd be 5 or 6.
With the exception of that, that 1-on-0 opportunity, she's been perfect. She's made the save she's needed to. She's let in 2, but it is lacrosse, and they're going to score. Shutouts don't exist. There was some heat on that ball, though. UNC trying to make the swing. Make a save and go score a goal.
Boy, individual effort here. And she missed it.
It's number 6, that is Van Dorsey with a nice individual effort.
Shot here. No, what a feed, but she couldn't handle it. And the Cats come away with it.
An excellent check.
Good long pass. Boy, nice They don't waste any time when they bring the ball upfield.
No, that's good transition lacrosse.
Look at this. I mean, they're very confident.
Not sure what the call was there, but
Could be another penalty shot here.
Some foul was committed against the Cats by UNC.
Another pressure on the goalie.
Let's see if Howard can stand her ground and snuff out another one.
Patty Klitschporter, the referee, with instructions. And here comes another penalty shot.
I think she's just going to shoot this one again.
Quick.
Wow.
Bang.
Shoots a little lower there and finds a way past Howard.
Howard's got 4 or 5 saves. She's let in 3 goals, but she's had a lot of pressure on her. The Cats are looking strong.
Not a whole lot you can do about that one. Yep, just that's low. And
you surprised how fast the ladies can fire it too?
No, I'm not. These are elite athletes. The sticks are definitely harder to shoot at velocity than a men's stick, just due to the pocket. But these girls they can shoot hard. There have been technological advances with the stick, but this is a new breed of athlete. This is the best. Dare I say, these are the best women's lacrosse players that we've ever seen. They will become the best lacrosse players we've ever seen. They are heading into their Division I careers. They are headed to that next level. That's the fun part. We don't know how good these girls are going to be. They're already playing at a very, very high level in this Northstar division. Quick timeout here. UNC looks to get their ducks in a row, right the ship. It is a 3-goal deficit in favor of the Cats. We did see a 3-goal deficit in the last game. Free State was able to come back, but was unable to. They did go ahead, but they weren't able to complete the storybook ending, the comeback and go ahead.
Well, we think we've got about 10 minutes to go here in this first half. 23-minute halves running time. 4 or 5 games these athletes have played getting to this semifinal. And
winner will go on to play against
the Golden Domers.
The Golden Domers.
Who won 10-9 in a spectacular last minute. They scored 2 goals in the last minute to win the game. And
that's Isabel Sane with the ball. Skane. I'm going to keep going back and forth. I can't tell.
There's another penalty. This could be another. This could put it up to 4-0.
She coming up a little soft on that leg. We'll see if Skane can
shake it off.
Shake it off.
And she'll get a chance to showcase her shot here.
So Skane will get that opportunity. Doesn't take full advantage of that. Misses the goal just that was that low right corner we talk about. That's the sweet spot. That shot was probably 3 inches from perfect. But in lacrosse, even with that big net, 3 inches
is everything.
Yeah, it is everything. Yeah. They say football's a game of inches, but lacrosse, those inches are smaller.
Well, rugby.
Excellent defensive play there. We will see Howard attempt to clear.
We've got 9 minutes to go. North Carolina needs to start firing at all cylinders here to overcome this 3-0 deficit here.
Turnover is not a place you want to have a turnover.
Yeah, last time they did that, they scored quick. This is easy.
Big save.
What a save.
Howard got a piece of that.
She needed to get a piece of that. It was her mistake that put her in that position.
It was a risky pass for sure, but that could have been the not. It's early still, but that would have been a real going down 4 goals in a brief game in a semifinal like this against some serious talent. That save was a must-have. And there it is. That's Skane. That is Elizabeth.
Catch there.
Isabel Skane with the goal.
Made it look easy. The Cats taking it to the future Tar Heels.
So we were just saying how that 4-goal deficit is something you obviously want to avoid.
Boy, the stick was way up in the air. Look at that. Boy, that was That was quite a transition.
She's a taller player. She's bringing that ball out of the air and bringing it down. It's called changing your planes, right? That ball is here, and I want to change the y-axis of that ball. I want to bring it down. I want to bury that. Find out where exactly how low to get it and keep the goalie guessing.
4-0 favor of the Cats. The Baby Blues
We're gonna have
need a spark here.
We're gonna have a redraw. That ball does have to go up in the air, I believe, above.
That's it.
Above the head.
See that you're telling me things I don't know. It's up, and boy, the Cats control it. That was a good play by North Carolina.
That's the goal scorer. That's Elizabeth Sane there.
For the pass.
Oh, what a pass!
It looked like it was a wide shot.
I don't think that one was on cage, but that was a tough one to handle by the shooter. We do have 4 number 0s listed, so the passer was either Stahl, Amonte, Hansen, or Hansen.
1 out of 4.
I definitely, oh, wow. Isabel Sane is definitely asserting her dominance here so far.
She's getting another chance to score again here.
She did make a couple of great feeds as well. So a good player, can do it all. So one of our number 0s here. We have Ellie and Jane Hansen. I'm imagining they're sisters.
Pick. You can pick, right, in the game?
You can pick. You just cannot move your feet and really interfere with the other player. Well, that's That's a good call by the official there.
Blues on the attack, and they need to be down 4-0. Starting to get the game out of reach. Oh, she had the shot. She didn't take it, and now there's.
Oh, what a play there!
Another turnover
by one of our 0s.
When you get a chance to shoot North Carolina, I would start shooting.
It's just
that bad pass.
That last pass is not connecting for UNC.
Penalty?
Oh wow!
Penalty shot here.
Interesting call. Interesting call. There's a lot of body. We're seeing a lot more bodies hit the dirt in this game. These girls are really selling out. I think the Cats know that going up 5 goals is really a nice way to start their run to the finals. But UNC knows that they need to get on the board. They need to get on the board. They need to get on the board now.
Number 50. Uh-oh, there's a feed. No, couldn't control it.
Playing to the side. Excellent one-handed play there. That's an athletic move.
Stayed with it. Nice pass.
And she finds the girl in front.
Who gives it up.
Oh, they're not.
Cats are just seems like
Cats in transition.
They're just better athletes.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Moving pick, maybe?
There was a foul committed against UNC, and as she was not going to the goal, she was awarded that free shot. I hear the parents saying Izzy Skane. Her name is Isabella. They're calling her Izzy. Izzy Skane with the ball. I believe this will be her 3rd goal if she buries this.
She definitely looks taller than anybody else out there.
Wow, that's with pace. Low left corner. Good luck, goalie.
5-0. Getting into a no chance comeback situation for North Carolina. I mean, we saw.
I wouldn't say
Notre Dame. Or we saw
definitely diminished chance.
Yeah, Free State come back from a 3-goal deficit, take the lead, but lost it in the last minute to Notre Dame or to the future Golden Domers.
The Baby Blues are making all the right passes. It seems like that last pass in front is getting dropped.
Yeah, nobody's scoring goals.
Correct, and that you do need to score the goals. I believe that's popular coaching strategies. You need to score the goals. But the opportunities are there. The plays there. The girls are working together on offense. They've had the ball. It just seems that last pass keeps getting dropped.
Well, let's see what they can do with this. Point blank range. Scores.
There it is. They
needed that.
Alexa Gentile gets them on the board.
Very patient with that.
Yeah. Gentile out of Massapequa, New York.
Lacrosse hotbed for decades.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at the patience.
Look at that.
Yep.
2, 3.
Correct. She wants an empty net to shoot at. She went there and she got it.
Well, 5-1 now.
Ski goggles on. Kimber Howard with the ball. Knows there's a short clock. Excellent pass up the midfield.
Ooh,
oh, that's
a hard hit from behind.
Yeah, she'll take a second to get up. She'll be all right. But and just a little, nothing egregious, just a little push there on the back. And it's going to stay their ball.
See if they can do something with it down 5-2, less than a minute. We're in the closing seconds here of the first half of our second semifinal game here on the Lax All Stars Network.
It's going to stay here with UNC.
Probably
It's
be
Riley,
the last play of the game of the first half.
Riley Casey with the ball. See if she can make a play on goal.
Pass.
Ah.
Oh, bad pass. Oh, out of bounds too. That's a turnover. That's probably going to be the half. That's it.
Got to be getting close.
That's a lot of whistles.
So, fancy restart. You got to start right where the ball went out.
This, I would think, the next time the ball dies, it's over. Let's see what the Cats could do something here in the waning seconds of the first half.
Number 5, Kira Shanley. Move the ball around. I think in the time we were told, I think they have a little more time.
They were saying, get behind the legend. I wonder who the legend is.
Wow, man. Look at them taking off out there. That sun's up, man. Let's get out of here.
All right, you ready? Do some fishing?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
All right. I guess, like, if all these guys are coming from all over the United States to fish this lake in the Adirondacks, I mean, something good must be going on here. I think right in there, to the left. Dude, we're gonna pick some fish up in here, for sure. Dude, there's a lunker just waiting in here for the taking. You want to catch that big fish, but there's definitely days where it just doesn't happen. But it's those experiences that you spend with others that in 10 years you kind of look back and you're like, that one time that we went out, you know, we didn't catch anything, but we had the best time just relaxing and letting go. But then there's those other days when you could do everything wrong, but everything ends up on the end of your line and you just catch so many fish you don't know what to do with. Those are the days you talk about too.
Fish on. Fish on. Yeah, baby. Fish on. Nice job, man.
So, you know, pretty humble guy. Let Evan think he's a better fisherman, but deep down, he knows.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's raining out. Are you up too? I'll wipe it off.
Second half action about to start here between the Baby Blues and the Cats. It's a 6-2 game. The Cats are leading. They've dominated. I'm John Morgan, coming to you from the town of North Elba, the Lake Placid fields that are in front of the iconic ski jumps. And temperatures are cooling off a little bit here. John Morgan joined by Brian Whitmer. And Brian, you got some more names, more information?
We have a little more information. So Nicole, I do want to give the credit to Nicole Humphrey for the UNC Baby Blues. I did not have her name previously. absolutely fantastic catch and finish for the second goal for the Baby Blues.
So we're going to start the second half. 6-2, big hurdle to overcome here for the Baby Blues, for them to advance to play against the future Golden Domers, who won 10-9 over the Free State, which is Maryland. It was a great game.
Excellent handle there.
You know, it just seems like there's better athletes out here on the Cat side.
They do seem to be a little taller and a little faster.
Yeah, well,
and
that transition
right
now.
That transition play has been dead. I would say 3 of the goals are unsettled situations for the Cats so far. You know, why would we want to play settled offense versus settled defense? You know, I could just run it down your throat and score a goal. 10 seconds. Why wait? Let's do it.
Well, obviously they came out in the second half with a plan to set things up and look for the cutters. Will the cutters move off a pick?
Sorry?
Will the cutters move off a pick, a set play?
Yeah, it's probably not so super structured. You know, like, hey, I'll do this and then you do that. It's more or less, you know, this is kind of how we're going to play together. I'll go set this pick. I'll take 2 steps this way. You know, and you know what to look for. Once these girls, you know, they've only been playing together for about a week. You know, some of these girls know each other from elsewhere, and it's a small lacrosse family. But oh, here we go. That was Izzy Skane again.
Who's been pretty dominant in the first half.
What do we got going on here? That's some sportsmanship back there, demonstrated by number 88, Brooke Rooney. And we will see UNC clear.
Well, we've seen some mistakes by the goalies, definitely in the North Carolina game.
In the clearing game, yeah. We've had definitely 1 goal, maybe 2. Almost an errant pass there again. Excellent ride by the Cats, not giving anything up.
See if they can do something with this. Down 6-2, they need to close the gap. But we saw the gap closed in the first game when the Golden Domers were leading the Free State 8-5, and next thing you know, it was 9-8 Free State.
Yeah,
the Golden Domers scored 2 goals late.
Goal swing, yeah.
So you've been around the game long enough.
Long enough.
How about how the women's game has grown?
Oh, wow, what a finish. What an individual effort there by number 21, Alexa Gentile. Great drive.
Not only
Splits
a great
the
goal,
defenders.
but they needed it.
They needed it, yep.
Now they were down 5-0. Now they're down 6-3.
Must be the ski goggles. Has the tinted visors there. Good for women's lacrosse or day on the slopes.
I think that's her second goal, right?
Definitely her second.
Well, there's plenty of opportunity for the slopes here. You know, you got the Whiteface Mountain over our left, and then you got the ski jumps over here on the right, and the freestyle skiing, if you dare try that sport. Then you got the bobsled run up a few miles out. And of course, the famous Olympic arena downtown Lake Placid, where the USA beat the Russians in 1980. Quite an Olympic experience. And of course, Brian, there's been talk about trying to get lacrosse in the Olympics by 2024 or 28 at LA.
28 in LA is looking realistic, honestly. I do have some insight into the Olympic push made by the Federation of International Lacrosse. There were, another individual take made by Izzy. Sorry.
Again?
Yeah, Izzy Skane.
She's got at least 3, if not 4 goals.
I might be 4.
So she's our MVP of the match
so far. Yeah.
Tall.
No one has an answer for
Tall,
her.
aggressive,
yeah.
and
what a move. Just a simple, you know, but it's that explosiveness I was talking about. You know.
She's the tallest athlete in the field, I bet.
As soon as you said that, they had a picture of her next to someone tall.
Tell her, okay. Well, I stand corrected. Then.
Well, she's up there, though. I mean, they're all about the same height, right about. Just past a note of our officiating crew here. We have Patty Clutchporter, Laura Perro, and Karen Smith officiating this game for us. We thank them for their help.
You're a referee up here. How many games have you ref so far?
I am refereeing up here. I've done 7 so far in 2 days. I have 2 more today, in addition to my speaking duties. it is, you know, it's an interesting role. It's not easy. It's not always fun.
How the quality of referees?
You know, Lake Placid actually is known for their quality of referee. This is, you know, players want to come up here and play. Referees want to come up here and ref. You know, this is an attractive place. This is one of the best tournaments on earth. I would say the best tournament on earth. And
or the largest, for sure, right?
You know, definitely the largest. Largest adult. There are one that I'm aware of. And actually, out west, it's a little larger than 400 or so teams. This is the place to be, and you know that does attract the best referees. People will come from all around. They'll change up their schedules just to make it to this event, and you know, as a result, some of the best officials. You know, you'll have guys who did the Division I national championship game. These are all collegiate women's referees. These are all the best in the business. It's nice to have them here.
Well, the score is 7-3 with the Cats. Of course, the Cats are in the purple and white. Northwestern fans can identify with that combination. And the Cats steal the ball.
Excellent defensive play. That's a little rough there. White's gonna. So these are the quick restarts we're talking about.
Number 2 won't back off.
Yeah. So there is no requirement to back away, as in, you know, men's lacrosse getting that 5 yards. So they can just keep going, and you know, I believe it was number 6 for.
I like that rule.
You know what? It's like soccer. It just, hey, all right, you know, let's keep playing. You know,
people want to see it. Boom.
Yeah, I was fouled. You know, you fouled me, and then let's keep playing. Yeah.
Yes, I was out at that World Rugby Sevens last week in San Francisco, and boy, that game moves fast.
Yeah, it's over. It's over in a heartbeat.
Yep.
That's Skane again with the feed off the pipe.
Yeah, it bounced all the way back out.
Might have been a foot. Might have been a save there. So there's another example of a foul, but like, hey, let's just keep playing. No advantage was lost. Regained. Northwestern inside.
8-3 now. That 5-goal deficit. They've brought that up again. It was 5-0, then 5-1, 5-2, 6-2, 6-3, and now the last 2 goals have come from the Cats. They're making it look easy. Beautiful pictures.
Great catch.
Cameraman Matt Scheller, right on it.
Yeah, fantastic video quality, fantastic video work. Well, it's nice to showcase the
future stars
exactly,
of women's lacrosse in the United States are in front of us for these 2 semifinal games.
They need to be on TV. You gotta show everyone what it looks like. You know, this is amazing. This is great to have.
And the game of lacrosse in 5 years, women's lacrosse has exploded in this country.
I mean, compared to men's, the barrier to entry is so minimal. And you stick, goggles, and a ball. Let's go. You know, it's if you look at your spring sport alternatives, you know, hey, softball, sitting around waiting to hit the ball, or track and field, that's too much. You know, that's just running and not really chasing anything. This, to me, it's a no-brainer. Every girl in the country should be playing lacrosse. That is the spring. Oh wow,
nice.
That looks a lot like the last goal.
Yeah, too easy. That sport, women's rugby's been pretty active too.
Amanda Kramer, excellent finish.
So the Cats extend their lead, 9-3.
I mean, she didn't have that ball for more than a second. That's just a nice feed over the top of the goal. I didn't get the feeder's number.
Behind the goal.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I mean, she just had all day there. I mean, look, her defender barely makes it into the replay. You know, that's a.
Number 2 was the feeder.
Let's see if we have her. Erin Kuykendall. Erin Kuykendall. The excellent feed.
Nobody challenged her behind the net, and she made the pass, the perfect pass.
Had her defender hung up there. All time in the world.
So the Baby Blues are
see
touchdown down.
Alexa Gentile with the ball again.
They need a score. They need
Nicole
mutual
Humphrey
scores.
with the ball, just kind of relaxing. Too much relaxing. Humphrey had it stripped right away by number 6 there.
Good anticipation there by number 6.
Number 6, Hunter Chadwick.
Here come the Cats on the attack.
There's a foul. Once again, that quick restart. I really like that quick restart. Big fan.
I just like there's such dead time in too many sports, in baseball and football.
Lacrosse
just moves.
is guilty. Lacrosse is guilty of that same foul.
Well, the Cats trying to extend their lead to a touchdown and an extra point. They're up 9-3 here, and the time is.
That's a 9-3 already, huh?
Yeah. 12 minutes probably to go. Look out.
I don't know if she had any help getting to the ground or not, but
She definitely was.
either way, the ball did not go in. We have a save, and we'll see UNC clear. Another botched clear by UNC.
Yeah.
Tell you what, when
back down, here comes the
when
attack.
they get to Chapel Hill, I think they're going to work on that clearing game there.
Yellow card.
Oh wow.
Some more issues for North Carolina.
Yeah, they seem to be making their own problems.
So number 2 goes into the sin bin. What do you call them, Lacrosse?
Sit in bin, box, take a seat, grab some pine, take a chill. Penalty box.
So the Cats, who have been dominant, now have an opportunity to really start putting this game away with the one man down from the Baby Blues. You can see all the other fields of action. There's 6 fields going on here, 5 more fields. Oh
wow.
Quick score.
With authority.
Double digits now. That's 10-3. But there's 11 fields going on around this complex with all games on them all day.
This looks a lot like that last goal, which looked a lot like the goal before it.
Goalie never had a chance.
Yeah, they're not, dare I say, they're not learning. UNC's not learning from this mistake. They're not learning to clean up that clearing game. They're not learning to, to really pressure that passer behind. That's 3 passes more or less, three effective feeds that weren't challenged. The cutters are getting through too easy.
And the penalty, they don't. The penalty athlete doesn't come back on the field, do they? After the score.
No, it's a full-time serve.
Full-time serve.
But that time it did just expire, so we are full-time. We are.
Here they come. They want more.
Oh wow! What a bury. Is that number 5, I believe? Number 5, Kira Shanley.
Well, the Cats are setting them. What if the Notre Dame Golden or the future Golden Domers are watching what's happening here? But
Kira Shanley, excellent catch. She had a cross. She came over that crossfit. Look, the replay will show it here. And great vision here by the number. Well, she doesn't have her number, but yeah, nice. Just a way to get your stick up, get the goalie high, up on her toes, and find that low corner far away.
Nice pictures. Looks like a timeout here. Well, I don't know what you say now. It's 11-3. What do you say to your Baby Blues?
Yeah, that's an interesting. And that's great coaching. We'll see what they. We're not going to know what they say, but how they respond to this deficit, how they respond to this, more or less onslaught by the Cats here. They're really pouring it on.
Well, a lot of people participating in this event. STX, big sponsor of this 29th annual Lake Placid Lacrosse Summit. And again, you can see the number of the fields all in action here. Sticker Mule. They've been with us for about 5 years. Boy, you need a sticker made, that's where you want to go. Powell Lacrosse. They've got quite a presence up here. Powell Lacrosse got quite a presence every place.
Yeah, upstate guys. They love Lake Placid because this is home for them. Powell Lacrosse makes excellent quality product and a relatively new line of equipment, but it's just the latest the way that the Powell family's been able to give back to the game.
Powell being upstate New York guys themselves.
Oh,
Carthage?
Yeah. Carthage. Carthage Cuse.
About an hour and 50 minutes from Lake Placid, maybe 2 hours. We restart here with, about 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go.
What a
And
play. What an
we've seen
athletic
a lot
move.
of this. We've seen a lot of this.
Great play by Kira Shanley, the goal scorer. Let's see if they take a little time to catch their breath, or maybe they just want to keep pouring it on.
Well, I think that they're all out here to prove themselves, and you know,
A wise coaching strategy was never stop scoring. You know, it's not that I think we're going to see a 8-goal comeback in just as many minutes, but
and I saw a rugby game
why
last
stop?
week, 26-0. Kenya was beating Scotland, and Scotland came back to beat them 29-26.
Huh.
So never, never, never give up. But the Cats have been the dominant team, whereas in the
they're
previous game,
physically dominant as well.
10-9, that game 10-9, either one of those teams.
Good scrap in the middle
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Nice move by the goaltender.
Let's see if the Baby Blues can go forward, but
Roughly 9 minutes left in this game.
score.
Oh, there's another goal there.
Now we're getting into a rout. What's the feeling for the goalie when they have to go back in and get the ball out of the net?
Just get the next one. Just get the next one. Goaltenders, it's a mental game. You know.
Did you ever play goaltender?
Box goalie is a summer thing for me. That's
Oh, yeah?
that's always fun. And you know
You
what?
got a lot of pads on, though.
Yeah, I hate getting hit that ball. These goaltenders are braver than I am.
Yeah, I don't know how they play the game. How many black and blues do the goaltenders have on them?
I think it's a condition. You know, you condition the body. They don't really end up being that all black and blue. I mean, they are human. There will be bruises and bumps, and you know, things will be ache and sore. But I think they honestly don't get as blue as we think they would. Not to take anything away, they're nuts. Like I would never do it. I could never step in there. But a good goaltender uses his stick or her stick, try to save the body a little bit. You know.
And with those balls get through, get
Yeah,
by
they
'em.
do. Tell you what, defenders aren't safe either in front. Or honestly, I was an attackman. I got hit with shots. Playing on the crease there. Your buddy rings it off your bell.
Baby Blues trying to get one. Number 50's had the opportunity a couple times in front of the net. Didn't convert there, but there's
That's Melissa Scanoni. She's been pivotal in the feeding and well, we'll see her try to score here, but she's been primarily a feeder so far for the Baby Blues. And see if she can bury this one. Oh wow!
she's got a shot.
High heat, Melissa Scanoni. What good shot. You know, whether or not we see the UNC come back, that might be my favorite goal of the game. Just step down. There's that top corner. Yeah.
What was that, 90 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour?
I don't know if it was moving that fast, but it was moving.
They got a shot. They got a speed trap right out here, and all the kids have been using it. I see them right over here using it. Somebody's got it set up, and see how fast you can fling it. What was your shot at?
Best I ever did was 97.
97.
I could never crack 100. Never crack 100. I spent a whole summer really trying to dial in. I wanted to hit 100. You know, some people want to dunk a basketball. I wanted to shoot a lacrosse ball 100 miles an hour, and I never got there.
What's the top speeds?
The
that you
record was 118.
see? And what are the top goal scorers like a?
You know, your normal D1 game, your top level D1 game, you're seeing shots coming in, 90, 95. It really is difficult to shoot over 100 in a game type scenario.
What kind of shot did that Kevin Lavelle have?
Roughly about 40 miles an hour. He was a finisher. He still is a finisher. You'll see him play in the Legends game later on this week. But Kevin's goals really, he'll tell you the same. I don't think he could never break it. Well, he probably could, but he didn't shoot all that hard. Just had to put it where it had to go.
He scored a lot of goals, that's for sure. So the score 12-4. It's the Cats. They're purple and white, so that tells you these ladies are on their way to Northwestern in a few years. And they've been dominant, and they're going to probably end up playing the future stars, the Golden Domers.
That's what it looks like so far.
Pretty good rivalry between those two schools.
And we just saw another UNC defender hung up as the Cats had some free time behind the goal. That one did not convert, so maybe the Baby Blues are correcting their errors.
Does Notre Dame play in the ACC? I know they do some sports.
I believe they're ACC, yes. That's an errant pass that they won't pay for, collected behind the net. Number 2 there. Aaron Kuykendall. UNC attempts to clear. Another botch. I mean, they're able to. Oh no, unable to retain possession. That's another failed clear. We're not keeping stats, but that would be an interesting one to kind of discuss. I would say at least 6 just botched clears. Kimber Howard with the ball now. No, I'm sorry. Logan Lilly in goal for the Cats.
Well, we see this all day.
Hunter Chadwick moving the ball up. Oh, that's uncomfortable.
No cards there.
That's just a simple foul, I think. I think it looked maybe, no, nothing egregious. There was no.
Little stick to the hip area.
Yeah, she got her. Everybody's up. Everybody's okay. Just we'll play. No card was assessed there. We're still even strength. Ball moves up top. Aaron Kuykendall just holding on to it for a second. Moves it on.
About 3.5 minutes to go, and the rest of the time, the Cats are probably going to save some energy because they're going to play the future Golden Domers at 1 o'clock today here on the Lax All-Stars.
They got hardware to fight for.
Yeah.
Oh, move.
Ooh, watch out.
Ball inside. Kuykendall moves right back to. Oh, there's a behind the back goal right there.
Well, they're pulling out all the tricks now.
Yeah. Wow. What a finish. Kuykendall had the wherewithal to catch, not shoot on the crease, pull it out just a little bit, and move it back to the crease. Look at that. I'm not going to shoot. Second cutter. Bang. And highlight reel.
Now that's a highlight reel.
Boom.
Great goal. Great
when I said that last UNC goal is my favorite, I might have a new one.
I think this would be mine. Whoa. How do you defend that?
Howard stood tall. She almost had a piece of that. I mean, she did everything a goalie can do in that 1-on-0 situation. Which is not a lot.
13-4 now. North Carolina, the Baby Blues. In the waning moments, 2 minutes and 15 seconds or so to go. See if they can get one more goal. No, they lose it out of bounds. I bet you they're winning the turnover battle. Well, good save there from the goalie.
See.
But they've had problems clearing the ball.
Oh. At this point, just do the little things right. Let's and you know what? That's a great play, but just unable to connect. Story of the
game, yeah.
Tell the tape,
Minute and a half.
There's that transition. There's that speed.
Nobody's stopping her.
No, I'm going to run faster than you. What are you going to do about it? There's a way to get inside.
Some speed there. The Cats just running it up. 14-4 now.
I have a number on her jersey, but that was a fantastic. Yep, here I go. See ya. And you know what? Good for Brooke Rooney. Good for her for putting on some pressure.
No number there.
A little too much pressure from Rooney, but there's nothing wrong with that. At this point in the game, you can't just let the Cats sit back. Gotta go pressure.
Now a different referee out there to do the restart.
Making sure all the mechanics are straight and fair. Ball's up. Great handle there.
Baby
Number
Blues.
23, Elizabeth Hillman.
See if they can get one more on the board here in the waning moments of this second semifinal game on the Locks All-Star Network.
There's a goal.
Well,
there we have it, number 1.
14-5.
Nicole Humphrey with her. She might have 3. She might have 3. She's playing outstanding.
One bright spot for North Carolina.
The feed there from Gentile. I'm calling it now. I think this attack unit, 50, 21, and 1. I think that's gonna be a good unit. I think that's gonna be a good unit. That's Scanoni, Humphrey, and Gentile. I think that's gonna be a good offensive unit for UNC in a couple of years. You know, these girls are not as good as they're going to be, and that's one of the fun things about this is, you know, we're seeing the raw talent. You know, and we're gonna get a refined product at UNC or Northwestern or Notre Dame or Cuse. Like all these products, everything we're seeing here is, you know, unrefined product, and they're going to be fantastic players.
Right in front, waning seconds here. Ooh,
Shovel
right.
shot.
That's it.
Backed up by the goaltender, and that's it.
So we've got our second team for the final match. It's going to be the Cats in their purple and white, which we know is Northwestern colors. They're going to be matched up against their rival, the future Golden Domers. That'll be at 1 o'clock here on the Lax All-Stars Network. You know, I've enjoyed both games. The Notre Dame game was, or
fantastic.
The future Golden
Future
Domers
Notre Dame
game, Future Stars, was awesome. But the Cats, very impressive to me. Fast. I think we're going to have a great competition here in the second game. Well, here's the iconic ski jumps. Saw the final scores. Our matchup next up is at 1 o'clock. So for my broadcast partner, Brian Whitmer, he's got to go and ref a game. Brian, we'll see you at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, see you.
Thank you.
I'll be back.
He's out the door. So hope you enjoyed the 2 games. Again, the Golden Domers game. Wow. Pretty impressive, but I think it's time to wrap it up. Show a couple highlights. And, you know, great job of the production crew. Give us a few little highlights here, and we'll, here's a good replay here of one of the early goals that, bang, this is right off the bat. And that set the pace for the Cats. That's when we went, wow. You know, pitch and catch and shoot quickly. And look at these moves here. They just were out of the box early and often. North Carolina just couldn't stop any of this. But I think you can see this is why it was 4-5 down. A couple of good saves by her, the goalie, but it's just a lot of pressure on her. And watch the shot, bang, down low. That made it 4-0. And you know, I think that just told the whole story there. North Carolina never had a chance. 4-0 up, and final score 14-4. And you know, they came at them from all directions. You know, the goalie had never had a chance. So this was good stuff. And this was the star of the game. She had at least 4 goals. This is a bright spot for North Carolina. Adirondacks USA, well, they're the big sponsor of the event. You know, the beautiful Adirondack Mountains. If you haven't been up here, come on up. Look what this 5,000-6,000 lacrosse players have converged on this little area for the month, for the week here in Lake Placid. 29 years the tournament's been running. It's pretty good. Again, the ski jumps, you know, the bobsled runs 5 miles down the road. The Olympic Arena is a couple miles away. Unleash your sixth sense from Nike. We thank their participation with the event. You can see the crowds filing on and off the fields. 6 fields. Big turnover here. It's 11 o'clock. New set of games. So we'll be back with you at 1 o'clock. Final game is going to be, this is sportsinsurance.com, another one of our participating sponsors. If you need insurance, any sport, they're the ones that can provide it. So, hope you enjoyed it. For Brian Whitmer and my TV crew here, I'm John Morgan. Thanks for watching. See you at 1 o'clock here on the Lax All Stars Network.